Bine ați venit la un episod din la E2 aici cu Vos. De jumătate de oră încearcă el să-mi zică ceva, cică. Dar n-am auzit nimic.
Mi-a dat Cyanide-ul ăsta iar după bătăi de cap, fără ram. Rămân fără ramul, frate.
Kill the Jack and Joe Tags.
Ai băgat misiune?
Da. Eram deja la misiune. Chiar mi-a zis ceva înainte să începem. Acum jumătate de oră când am ajuns la misiune. Dar nu mai știu ce mi-a zis, ba, pula.
Aoleu.
Avem și noi pack-urile astea, DLC-urile.
Haide.
Avem și noi...
Când ai dus text pe butelie când a bubuit.
Avem și noi DLC-urile, ia uite ce armă am. Fa.
De unde ți-ai luat-o? De unde ți-ai luat-o?
Din stash.
Din stage? Din stage?
Da.
Ai în stage așa ceva?
Normal.
Mă duc și eu în stage. Place că găsesc alcool. Bă, gata, mă, l-a reparat, mă.
Ce ai reparat?
A reparat Dynamite-ul, că se stricase. Aveam puține frame-uri de tot. Bine, mi se pare că am...
Ba nu, îți dădea crash, nu cred că avea puține frame-uri,
da,
cred
da.
că îți dădea crash.
Îmi dădea și crash. Adevărat.
Bine că mi-a dat mesaj, că altfel mă culcam.
Where?
Că... e 1 noapte.
Susie?
Păi da, m-am pus în pat și am închis ochii. Dacă nu dădea mesaj, mă culcam.
Da, eu am încercat să te sun de 7 milioane de ori, dar nu sună discursul ăsta. Și am și pe el.
De capul meu.
Am dat mesaj, 70 de mesaje, bine că am văzut mesaje.
De capul meu.
Că am văzut că erai Africa, că eram că tine de jumătate de oră.
Ia uite, ia uite. De ce ai bubuit toate buteile? Trebuie acum să le folosim.
Da.
Hai să-i dăm pe cocoașe cu arma nouă.
Waiting for other players.
Din DLC.
De eu n-am armă. I-a dat cu cărămida. Upsi. Ce morți, mă atacă zombie. Fă ceva cu metre.
De ce mi-a dat?
Ce m-a luat de aici? M-a luat de aici.
Păi de ce te-a luat de aici? Dă-mă cu butelia în cap.
Gata.
Bă frate, nu dă dodge ca în 1, ești nebun? De câte ori trebuie să dau dodge ca să dea dodge? Gata, am dat. Când am mortat. Zi. Așa. Antibodies, iau. Antibiotics.
Eu nu știu ce am găsit. N-am găsit antibiotics.
Uite, în cocioaba asta stătea el. Bă, da-mă, naibii.
Ce dracu e la asta?
Trebuie să dăm search să vedem cine are, nu știu eu ce.
Să murit ăsta.
Sophie, everything's been taken.
Everything's been taken.
Before you got there. Everything has gone wrong. All right. playing defense. Let's
Doi.
meet by Jack and Joe's camp on the roof by the overpass. We're gonna go after Carl and our crystals. Jack
Ia
and
uzi.
Joe will pay for this shit show.
Oh, am skill.
Un skill point.
Dar întrebarea mea este de ce nu mai luminează tastatura, what the acum am probleme cu tastatura, nu mai luminează.
Volt kick power.
Este greu, reveni longer trigger slow-mo. Bă,
Îi dau mai în plus. Așa. Zi, bă. Ce vrei?
nu mai luminează astea la tastatură.
Aia e.
Nu mai luminează la tastatura.
Dacă vrei încă jumătate de oră să stai degeaba.
I appreciate it, but don't get your hopes up. Not the marrying kind.
Learn anything about the commander's murder?
I heard Sophie's brother mention something about Lucas's death. That's all so far. Now they have a bigger problem. The bandits you mentioned, they took Carl hostage.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm helping Sophie get him back.
Good. Gain her trust. That might also help us find out what they know. Just watch out. They might be suspicious, but if you can do it, Ato will let us into the center.
Ok. Nu intra în case. Băgăm și caraba. Ce stamina trebuie să am aici, mâncați-și. Nu știi ce stamina trebuie să ai aici, ești nebun?
Mi-a dat cu țama cap. Unde mă stamina?
Trebuie să ai multă stamina aici.
Bine că m-ai teleportat.
Aici trebuie să ai multă stamina ca să poți să faci asta.
Ia mă, unde trebuie să ai multă stamina? Reușesc eu. Aute, aute ce am reușit din prima. Păi de eu am făcut-o cu asta aici. La tine nu sunt făcute, că la mine sunt făcute toate.
Nu.
Am căzut jos de tot.
Bun.
Hai. La mine cred că e făcută. N-aveam munții randați în spate, pe fundul ăla, acum mi s-au randat. Ce vorbești? Ia. Unknown location. Adică unknown location. Unknown location?
Da. Unknown. Adică nu există. N-ai găsit-o încă.
Hey, Herman.
Bă, dar cum băgăm apă în celelalte districte? Ai idee?
Păi trebuie să facem misiunea aici ca să ne lase, n-ai
Let's
auzit?
get used you. Okay. I guess that means I should wait here.
Uite, așa m-am pus și eu în pat și am închis ochii. Și tu,
Era asta.
îmi dădeai de 1000 de ori,
Ia uite.
mă sunai de 1000 de ori
Da, da.
și eu nu auzeam nimic și apoi mi-ai trimis mesaj și m-am trezit.
Iar visează.
De unde știe jocul că am visat că sunt într-un spital?
Nu știu. Ce dracu căutai tu la spital? vis.
Fuga.
Cu canistra de țuică,
Mia?
al naibii. De țivi ești, mă.
Gagici. Fraiere. Ca în filme de-alea de n-am voie să zic de ele.
De cât de hatică, poate.
Mia, where are you?
Tu nu înțelegi că noi am găsit-o pe Mia? Vino odată, bă, mortule. Vino.
Te miști, mă, așa repede în pula mea, că nu pot să fug.
Ești prost. Nu știi să mergi prin spital. Nu știi să mergi prin spital. Ia uite, a murit Mia. Gata.
Nu cred că a murit.
Ba, a murit. A murit Mia. Gata. M-a luat pandemiile.
Te-a luat spumele, ai făcut spume la bot.
Da.
Aoleu. Uite pe Chelios.
The Raid. Ia uzi, ne-am trezit noaptea.
Fucking Joe will pay for what they did.
Nici o noapte, mă, că e zi toată noaptea.
I had a bad
Ăla la
feeling
mine
about
în
it from
fundal,
the start.
ăla din fundal la mine
I had a
e
feeling Carl's
blurat.
plan sucked. And yet I
Și
E
la
noapte.
tine tot așa e?
E noapte la mine. Abia se vede.
La mine e zi.
Why didn't
Mine
you
e
send
noapte.
Herman on the mission? They wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast.
him? He's strong, but as helpless as a child.
It's one damn big child.
You don't understand. Herman's almost
Damn
deaf.
big child.
He used to be my mother's bodyguard.
Am lag,
He's been
am
around
lag,
us
am
as
lag,
long
am
as
lag,
I
am
can
lag, am lag,
remember.
am lag, am lag,
And
am lag,
after
am
she
lag, am
died,
lag, am lag, am lag.
he stayed close
E
to us.
noapte, n-ai înțeles?
One time, the
Ești
lights in my shelter went
handicapat?
out. The infected broke through a window.
Băi, ești
Herman
prost,
blocked
ești
the path and
daltonist,
tossed
e
a
noapte.
grenade into a nearby infected.
Prostule, am lag. Nu mă interesează că e noapte,
He
la mine e
survived the
zi.
explosion, but lost his hearing. In a face-to-face battle,
Tu
he's
ai
nearly
autism,
unbeatable.
locomotor, că e noapte
But he's
toată
caught
ziua.
from
O vezi
behind.
măcar pe asta
He's
cum
vulnerable as a
vorbește?
child. A killer
Ești prost,
combination,
nu vezi că e
especially for him.
noapte, că
That's
că
why
e
I
zi.
prefer to keep an eye on him.
E noapte
Bă, tu nu
afară.
vezi pe
Sometimes
asta
I
cum
wonder if he's
vorbește, tu
watching over
la
me
ce te uiți
or
acum?
I'm watching over him.
Mă uit în OBS și văd că am 50 de frame-uri.
Ești prost făcut grămadă, ești prost ca noaptea asta de ei.
Don't beat
Unde e
yourself
treabă
up.
în noapte?
This could have been worse too.
Bă, prost ești, bă.
S-a
Și
făcut
tu ești la
noaptea,
mine pe
uite,
video.
acum se
We'd
face.
have water,
Acum
and
se
more
face
of our
noapte la
people
mine.
would still be alive.
You were just doing
Se
a job.
tunecă.
You were following Carl's
De
lead.
pula mea.
But I won't let him lead the bazaar to its doom.
I see.
Bă, dar de ce am 50 de frame-uri?
Pentru că ești pe
Joe
hai
could
ca
have had
handicapat.
something to do with Lucas's murder.
Hai de la
E pe
handicapat.
hai.
Joe,
Pe ultra.
perhaps. He's a total psycho and a thief.
Ultra pe
He
măta,
knew
că
the
nici nu
peacekeepers
ți intra
would
în
hang him
joc.
if they caught him. But Jack
adevărat.
wouldn't let him. He's a coward. He thinks rationally.
Dar de ce morții lui? Stai să umplu un OBS puțin.
Alright, so what's the plan now?
From now on, I'm following my boat. Last time
I'll-
something like this happens on my watch.
If you had hurried back there, maybe some of our guys would have made it. I thought a pilgrim like you was supposed to run like a fucking gazelle.
Barney, shut up!
What? If he'd have made it in time to help, we'd be having a party, not a wake.
Am 36
In case
de
you change your
frame-uri,
mind.
He can be a real pain
Întrebarea
in the
mea e de
ass.
ce am atâtea
But we'll do something
frame-uri.
good for the city one day.
Și dacă bag eu o să am full screen, tot așa vor face?
Birdie, to your help.
E?
Ce pula mea te uiți la
Am
mine?
60 de frame-uri.
Futu-ți rasa mătii de proastă. Cu copilul tău cu autism, cu tot.
I gather you were close with Birdie?
He tried to be a poet, kept showing me his work and said all the other guys were too stupid to understand. I never told him how bad it was. He was a good kid.
Mamă,
I
asta
took
e
him into the
beată.
group when he lost his father in a dark zone. He was 10 years old.
La tine nu e noapte, vrei să-mi zici.
Too young.
S-a făcut noapte, s-a
But
făcut
he had
între
no
timp.
one else.
La mine era zi.
So I took
Ești
him in.
prost, bă, așa ceva, ești pe dragi.
Aoleu,
If
stai
you
la mine
manage to
pe
take out those bandits, it
La tine la video să văd în poze, să văd slideshow.
Doc and Cont will change something?
Uite că am dat
Yeah,
gata
it
pe 60 de
changes a
frame-uri.
lot in a person's
Cu setare la
life.
OBS.
Carl was wrong. We should have gone after them right away. But right
I
or
mean, ești
wrong,
pe
we have to
ultra.
help him.
Aute,
He's one of us.
Au, te arăt
We'll
chiar
rescue him
acum.
and retrieve the crystals from Jack and Joe. Besides,
Au, te.
I won't let them get away with killing my people.
Ai auzit?
Ralph, Susie,
n-aud, frate.
Logan, Birdie, they
Cum mă
deserve
lăsau de joc?
revenge. And Jack
Nu,
and
că
Joe
la mine e
sentenced
în
them to
bară.
death. So they'll die. Your radio.
E blan.
Yeah, it picks up static.
Mă aud decât
sometimes.
eu. Ha?
Go see
Da.
Alberto. He can fix
Acum.
stuff like that on the spot.
Go see Alberto.
Bă, tu n-auzi că trebuie să mergem.
Aitor here. Leave, but make sure no one sees you. You two make a pretty pair, Aiden.
Bă, eu nu văd nimic, că e noapte la mine în monitor, eu
No.
să mor eu dacă văd ceva.
About saving your life.
La mine în monitor nu se vede nimic, au.
Bă, tu n-auzi? Că este about saving my life?
Păi
Bă,
și prost.
proste. Avem 5 secunde.
I swear, I'll gut them.
De ce?
Să ajungem.
Unde să ajungi, prostule?
Ești tâmpit la cap. Să-mi bag piciorul. A zis că murim.
Unde dracu vrei să fim handicapat?
La obiectiv, bă, prostule, ci că
Unde
murim.
morții lui e? Hai că mor dacă e.
Ești handicapat la cap. Dacă tu nu asculti un dialog,
De ce te aleargă zombie? Poți să-mi zici și mie?
mă piși pe tine de prost că nu vii.
Am venit, prostule. All press required. Unde dracu ești? Ai căzut că ești handicapat.
N-am stamina. Dă-mi.
43.
What do you want?
I don't like what's going on here, Aiden.
643.
First, Jack and Joe's bandits killed
La
Carl.
643 stăm.
Now Sophie's
Ești
getting ready
nebun?
to retaliate. You're not a part of that, are you?
But you said you wanted me to get close to them.
I'm gonna search Sophie's camp. That's why I came to warn you. Rumors have started. You found the Lazarus for me. They may suspect you of being a PK spy.
That doesn't seem like it. They seem happy to take whatever help is offered.
So they say. But those people hate us, Aiden, along with anyone who works with us. So if they do suspect, especially someone like Sophie,
I can handle them.
Lucas thought so too, and look how he ended up. Be a pity if I found you in a ditch somewhere, with a piece of your hide cut out.
Ia uzi într-o groapă.
You came here just to warn me?
You helped me with the Lazarus, and I take care of my allies.
Sophie's just fighting for water, that's all. I don't think she suspects anything.
You think so? She hates the peacekeepers. She blames us for not helping the bazaar, and for her mother's death. So when we start questioning her people, you better be careful.
Thanks for the warning.
You gain any intel for our investigation?
Sophie's also wondering who killed Lucas.
What else would she say? They know if we can prove they killed Lucas, it'll be a bloodbath. Find out from Sophie when she's planning the attack. Keep me informed where you are. Be careful.
Ai auzit?
Da, da, n-am înțeles. Decât că o să fie baie de sânge.
Ai de pula
Don't
mea.
trust the people of the bazaar.
Că eram
Nebun.
aplicat de la PC. Eram aplicat de la PC.
Nebun la cap. De ce ești atât de nebun la cap? Chase level 1. Chase level 1. Level 2. Chase ended. Am înțeles.
It looks like Sophie's not here. I better look for her.
You lost something?
Deci ești nenorocit.
You won't find it here.
Zi unde e Sylvie? Prostea.
De dracu să știu eu.
Păi caut-o. Ia uite, a murit. All players required. Cum ești...
I'm looking for
Iar m-a
Sophie. Where'd
teleportat
she
și era
go?
lângă tine.
Da.
Said she had important business to attend to.
Da.
But you can wait here with us. If you came to find out if I have a boyfriend, I don't. Which doesn't mean you have the slightest chance with me. Because you don't.
If you think I was interested in whether you have a boyfriend, I wasn't. Which doesn't mean if you change your mind about my chances, I'll change my mind too.
Fine. What brings you?
Did you take care of Barney today?
Ce vrea asta să fie
That
ca
guy
și
has
ca
like a
noastră.
neon sign that reads Big
Mă piși
Trouble.
pe... Îi dau...
Right.
Dau carabă în gură.
La fel și o zic.
Mai întreabă lumea.
Me and you are the same. Only the other way around.
What do you mean, Dad?
Ia zi roachere. Unde
I'm
e?
looking for.
Ah, it's our brave fucking pilgrim. Been looking for you.
E urât ca foamea asta.
Drink up. Cheers.
Nope.
My throat's sore. Don't want you to catch anything.
I'm unfucking touchable. The nastiest plagues can kiss my fucking ass.
Hey, did you get your radio
Yeah,
checked by that
what
dumbass
is-
Alberto? That kook can't ever finish a sentence he starts.
Unde e, mă,
Must have
asta?
a brain made of Swiss cheese.
Nu știu.
Show some respect, Humphrey. Alberto's a
Autostradă.
genius with weapons and armor. What's your big skill? Farting into a harmonica and calling it music? Hey, you mangy pricks!
Cum e 3 ai auzit ceva de
Say
Mad
your
Max, ceva
prayers.
noutăți?
Barney's
Ce
coming,
pula mea?
and he's gonna kick your derrieres.
De ce să aud
De Mad Max.
de prostia neamului? Ce Mad Max visezi?
Mad Max, mă, ăla din 2015, ești prost.
E...
Adică se lucrează la 2. La Mad Max 2.
Da, pula.
Eu așa am auzit.
Crezi că mă uit după Mad Max 2?
Sophie!
Mi-a apărut la recomandate din greșeală.
De pula mea.
She went that way. Exactly.
Thanks.
Wait! There's more. One more thing. Something's wrong with not working with the. It's broken. That. Oh. Dad's asking if there's something wrong with your radio.
Oh, it hisses sometimes, but as long as it works, no point messing with it.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure. Call me Aiden.
Vincenzo. Aiden, how do you become a pilgrim? Does that mean you're a murderer? Vincenzo, why? What do you? Why would you? Dad, I'm asking because I'm curious. Will you tell me, Aiden?
It's not very interesting. Da. I don't have time.
Not that exciting. I've had to kill people, but I'm not a murderer. All being a pilgrim is to me now
Okay.
is a means to an end.
To what end? Vincenzo, leave him alone.
To find the only family I've ever known.
Did you?
Not yet. But I might be close.
I hope you succeed. I've never found Federico.
Who?
Federico. He was my best friend. We were like brothers. We'd known each other forever. He disappeared like the other kids because of those fucking tests.
Tests?
No.
You mean GRE tests?
You heard that when they built the walls, they were trying to create a vaccine here? It all fell apart in a couple of weeks. One day, Federico vanished into thin air. We'd been playing football. I went to my house after that. He went home too. And I never saw him again. I'm sure they took him. And that's not all. You see, he wasn't the only child who went missing that winter.
There were others?
2 girls disappeared from the building next door at the same time. And more, all across the city.
And none of them have ever been found?
No, but based on what Federico's mother said, I have a feeling I know what happened. Federico had been in the hospital a month earlier with pneumonia. His mother was told that some GRE doctor had ordered blood tests, but they wouldn't tell her why. A week after he was released from the hospital, he was gone.
Do you remember this doctor's name?
No one knew, and no one at the hospital would say. Only that he was on classified GRE business. Then, everything went to hell. The GRE collapsed. After that, some of the kids were sighted in the central loop. But not Federico. Every day, I wonder what happened to him.
I hope he's alive. And that you find him someday. I'm here.
How's your radio? Working now?
Sometimes it works. Sometimes no. Roll the dice.
Susie, Logan, I swear I'll tear them apart and eat the pieces! Bertie! Ralph! To your health! I love you.
What now?
Do you remember the beginning of the fall?
Ai
Aiden?
foi, Lu.
Vaguely.
I remember it as if it were yesterday. We'd been defending the church against infected for some time. My mother was in charge. She was losing dozens of people every day. She was keeping everyone alive while I was keeping an eye on Barney. She begged the peacekeepers for help, but they ignored her. Eventually, she was injured. It was dawn, and he led me to her, to the roof of the sacristy. She saw me and made me promise to look after my brother. She said it as if she was lending me a car and asking me to have it returned intact. After that, she appointed Carl as her successor, with me at his side. You'll grow up to be a far better leader than Carl, she said. But while the world is burning, people won't listen to someone so young.
She was wrong.
I've been thinking like that all my life. But not anymore. Now I understand my mother. You have to be ruthless to be a leader. I wasn't ready then. I am now.
I think I know what you're talking about. And I know what loss is like.
Talking about someone in particular?
My stories aren't important right now.
I understand. I don't tell mine, you won't tell yours. Okay?
It's not like that.
It isn't?
Yeah, mine's an old story. It still has more questions without answers.
Is that why you became a pilgrim? To find those answers? Because you sure don't look like a criminal. At least not to me.
Yeah, well, that's because you don't know me.
Sophie, we have to talk.
Time to act. The quicker we do this, the less prepared Jack and Joe will be.
Aiden. And we started on the wrong foot. A sip of courage.
Should you be drinking this much before the mission, Barney?
Me? I got the toughest liver in Philidor. Worry more about yourself, Pilgrim.
Where's Sophie?
There, on the rooftop. I'm watching you, Pilgrim.
Azit se uită la noi.
Auzi.
Aruncă-te de pe bloc, n-auzi? L-am pornit pe ăsta? L-am pornit, nu? Da.
We'll see who gets who.
Te-am
Apparently the
teleportat.
peacekeepers are watching us. Well, let them see what happens to Jack and Joe,
Was?
and that we can do it to them too.
Well, you said it was time to act.
We're acting. I sent 3 scouts towards the camp. Carl and the crystals must be somewhere inside the building.
That's it. Bandit
Oh.
camp. Okay.
Not many guards. Most are probably asleep. There are a few entrances to the camp. The front one is suicide. It's got the most guards.
Yo.
You go in first, we'll move in from the other side. And then we'll catch them in a pincer movement. If anything goes wrong, we retreat to our base.
Where?
The Tango
Le
Motel.
băgăm manevră.
Bine, Dana, eu sper că v-a plăcut episodul. Dacă da, uitați să dați like, comment și subscribe și până data viitoare, m-am salutat, ceau, pa, pa!
Doamne ajută.